this guy Milton Mesro just kept coming up in every single search. And so we dug into this guy, and we come to find out Milton Mesro was like us, right? He was an entrepreneur like we are, and he saw an opportunity that had never been presented in American culture before, and it was called marijuana. And he's like, I'm gonna go to New York, because that's where the happening scene was, that's where the hip cats were. And so he picked up, moved to Harlem, and started going to play in these jazz clubs in the hood.
Yeah, because it was like, here's this white guy who's a fairly good jazz player, but it turns out he has the best weed, so all the best jazz players want him to play with him. I think that's hilarious.
Wherever he was, people wanted to be around him because he had the best weed, so much so
his name
became slang, Milton Mesro.
Be like,
and
yo,
so
you got that Mezz?
You got that Mezz. Hold on a second.
Smoke break.
You could do this too. While I'm doing this, go ahead and pull your favorite one out, and we'll do a little smoke break, and then we'll go back to the training, okay? I'll wait.
I think weed got hijacked by growers. And then it became about the strains and about like who's got the best weed, and it was never about the experience. We're bringing it back to those experiences. Why would you smoke weed? Where would it be? Why would it be appropriate? What would be happening in your life? And those experiences, I think, are the greatest part.
Mezz is just not about consuming cannabis. It is about community involvement. It is about political involvement. And it's about pushing the culture forward through music, poetry, fashion, art, technology even.
I think I like what we've created is, and we have this in our marketing collateral, but we're really trying to get people to choose the experience they want. And so we've kind of, this tagline we have, choose your experience, I think is really important for our brand story, because we're allowing people, and we want the bud tenders to help us with this, to choose what's right for them. So my name is Jonas Temple. I'm co-CEO. This is Aaron Hackney.
Co-CEO.
Founder.
Thank
Sitting
you
with
for
us. Rolling with us. Oh, smoke with us.
Smoke with us.
Yeah.
Experience for life. Mezz. I think that was a good outro. The bud tenders have been so used to selling on like terpene profiles and cannabinoids and potency, right? And in our office, we believe like as the potencies go down, consumer adoption will go up, which is why we designed our moves the way we did, where we start them at 50% potency and go up to 90% potency. And we have to normalize cannabis that way, where every time somebody walks into the store, don't put them in a 90%er. That's like saying every time somebody comes to the bar, give them some Everclear.
We're probably the only ones that are proud to say start slow, or start low, go slow.
Yeah.
To choose what's right for them. It's a kind of a good, better, best scenario with the, and we've separated these out between kind of a mood-based formulations and a purity-based formulation with gold. And with the moods, I think they're working really well. People can really understand when and where they would be using these products.
Why would you want a different version of Coke every time you order a Coke?
Right.
You want the exact same Coke every time. And in this industry, sometimes you don't get that. 1 month is Gorilla Glue number 4, 1 month, and that's cool for the connoisseur.
Yeah.
But I want Coke every single time, and I want the same Coke, and that's what we're trying to do, is create these 4 brands that are always the same, and you always get the same experience. And that's the message we want the consumer, the bud tender, to share with the consumer. The fuck up and listen. We had a lot of fun today. Hopefully you heard the passion of what we're trying to do. We definitely hope you will come on board and support the brand. And if there's anything we can share, you can find us at www.mezzbrands.com. This has been brought to you by Aaron Hackney. I'm the co-CEO and founder of Mezz Brands, and this is the homie,
Jonas Temple, also co-CEO. And I just really thank you for your time today, and just remember that Mezz is a movement, and this is our moment. Oh, you gotta do that. You gotta do this.
Put it on the daily. Now all these other niggas want credit. Talk big bang, bitch, bet it. Ooh, bet it up, bet it up, bet it. Bet it up, bet it up, bet it. Gucci headband, can't sweat it. Run it it up, put it on the debit, bet it up, bet it up, bet it. Bet it up, bet it up, bet it. Now all these other niggas want credit. So beep, beep, bang, bitch, bet it up.